Do you want me to get rid of the stuff at the back? Okay lang.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, so hi everybody. Welcome back to my channel. So just a second. No conscious Okay. So everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is a very special video because I have a guest with me, and this is Nicole, ABAS DATAYAN, TV personality and national brand ambassador. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Yes, of course.
For being on my channel. Like, this is the first. Woo! Yes. So I invited Nicole here for this video because I wanted to do her makeup. So just a little disclaimer, I know I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not an expert. Everything that I've done on her face is just something that I've learned through YouTube.
Wala tanawa. Learning through YouTube, pero ang resulta naman is,
Yes.
if I may say so, really, really good.
Thank
I
you.
like it.
Really?
Yes.
And that's like something. If she says she likes something, that's really something already, because people who does her makeup are professional makeup artists. Let's just say professional. So
yes.
This is really the first time that I've done makeup on her, and she likes it, and I was really...
I do.
Yes.
Ganahan kay ko kay, you know, aside from the fact na komportable siya on my face, and then, ang imong ihatag manggod nga tutorial manggod is, unsaan man na siya pag-makeup, kung gikan ka sa buntag pagkikase tanan, ug paingon na dayon sa gabi.
So for this video, I did 2 looks on Nicole. So I did her daytime look, which you can use for every day, or if you're just going out on a daily basis, which is like probably what most moms do right now, like working moms, like Nicole, she's a working mom. And then we just transitioned it to a nighttime look. So if you want to see how we did that tutorial, so this is already her nighttime look. We used some clips on how we did the her daytime look, then transitioning it to her nighttime look. So I really hope you like this video, and if you do like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like this channel, and do leave a comment. And if you want to see other videos, of if you have any requests, just put them down on the comment section. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope you guys I hope to see you guys on my next videos.
Thank you,
bye. Thank you, Nicole. Bye.
Yeah.
What do you use to keep your young looking, to keep such a youthful looking skin?
Kuan ra gid siya sa tinuod lang. Virgin coconut oil lang yun.
Wow. So any particular brand na
I like Giga kay kanang ang iyang smell is not too strong. Tapos because it's also very ang ilahang brand banggod, I found out kay ga-focus kid sila sa kanang dapat hypoallergenic, really good on the skin and everything. So yeah, very light pud kay siya for me. Quickly man gud mag-absorb, mas para sa ako murag mas pa mag-absorb ang virgin coconut oil than regular moisturizers pud. So right after ko maligo, mag-VCO. Pwede
VCO. I have that too. Okay.
Pwede na gud diretso na dayon mag-makeup gani.
So you don't use any primer or anything underneath?
Maybe for big events.
Big events.
Pero for everyday makeup, wala na.
Okay, so for now, we'll just skip primer na lang. Okay, so we're gonna use her favorite. This is the Tony Moly. What is this? Bcdation?
Yes.
Air Light Base, but perfect foundation.
So, ang ilahang claim is that this is a BB, a CC, and a foundation.
Wow. So, what's your skin type? Are you oily or combination? Normal skin?
I actually have no idea how to tell what my skin is. I just know though nga acidic kayo ang akong skin. So, but it's not oily, pero acidic lang gid kayo siya. So, what I usually do is that I choose a foundation that's maybe a shade or 2 lighter.
Which is this one?
Yeah, and then it will allow itself to just get a little browner on my skin.
Yes. After a few seconds, mag-change yung color. So if those of you don't know what yung nag-oxidize sa face, it means that since the face is very acidic, right? The foundation tends to change its color like right a few seconds after you apply it. So that's what happens, diba, to
so
to your
medyo mas
skin.
mo dark siya. So I start off with a shade or 2 lighter, and then I wait. Mumatch na rin siya dayon sa akong real na skin tone.
Yes, that's a problem. Some of our girls are probably having, you know, wag-wonder sila, like they swatch it at the drugstore, but it's a perfect shade, but when they go home, like, why is it orange or
Yeah.
too yellow on my skin? So that's probably the reason, because maybe nako-oxidize siya.
So it's always good to swatch your foundation sa,
See, that's a bit too light, but I promise, ma-okay na siya in a few.
Mumatch na siya sa akong neck.
Mumatch na siya. Stop. Wow. Dito na ako mamalit. Okay. So we're gonna put concealer just to brighten up the under eye area, the bridge of the nose. So what's this concealer? This is the
No
More Blues dye-free hypoallergenics concealer. So
from BMV Hypoallergenics.
so to put on good concealer, never use a under eye brightening concealer on blemishes, because it will just intensify the blemish. So if you're gonna cover certain blemishes or certain spots or problem areas on your face, you could either just put on additional foundation. You can just like probably put another layer, but only on the problem areas, not on the entire face, because it will be too heavy na. But if you just want to cover like dark circles or just brighten up the under eye area, the bridge of the nose, just use a concealer that's 2 shades lighter than your skin tone.
Particular no brush for concealers.
It's good like if you use a brush that's small like this, so that it can go to the kanang like hard to reach areas like the inner corner. So we're gonna set everything to prevent the under eye concealer from creasing with a translucent powder, or you can use any powder you like, but translucent is good. And you just apply it, dab. Yes, this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. So it's the shade 001 transparent. So actually it has no color.
So just because it looks
Just because it
beigey,
looks beigey, but it actually has no color when you apply it to the skin. So it's a good powder for if you don't want to add color to your skin. It's actually really good for just setting the whole face. So we're so sorry. I forgot to click the record button when I did the eyebrows, but we're just gonna recap what we did.
mo ni siya may tabo manggod kung magimo-himog video pero daghan pa ang storya kasi
Sorry. Okay. So for the brows, I used the BYS Brow Powder Trio. So this is a very inexpensive product. You can find it at SM Department Store or Watson's. And then basically I just shaped Nicole's brows using a angled brush. First I brushed through the brows with the spoolie, and then applied the brow product with the angled brush. And then I made sure to use the 2 shades here at the top. This is the 2 shades. This is the darker one and a light brown one. The darker one goes to the outer part of the brows, and then as I went through and moved closer to the inner part, then I just used a lighter shade. Now we're gonna go to the eyes. Now first I'm gonna be just adding. I won't use an eye primer. I like to use a foundation or a concealer as a primer.
Oh, I didn't know that. But
Yes, you can-
concealer as a primer.
Yes. Okay, just a little side note. Actually, the MAC, the MAC Soft Ochre paint pots that they use as a concealer, a primer, it's actually just a concealer. It's much better pang concealer actually. So you don't really need expensive makeup or expensive primer. Everyday makeup. We don't want anything too dramatic. We're just gonna use matte eyeshadow. So this is the Tartelette palette. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palette. It has all matte shades. You can definitely create a lot of looks for this.
Dying of envy.
So I'm gonna be setting the whole eyelids with this shade right here. This is called Free Spirit. Then I'm just gonna set the eyelid with that.
So is it a good tip nga you always start with the really light color para
Yes.
na mas mo pop ang
Yes,
next layer, no?
Yes, because if you start with a darker color and then you put in the lighter color, what happens is that the lighter color will not show. So just start with a lighter base. And then since we're just doing like a daytime look, it's just good to just put a light wash of color. So you can start with probably this shade right here. This is called force of nature. Because you're a force of nature to be reckoned with, Charlang.
I like that.
And we're gonna be, I like to use a, fluffy brush. If I do washes of color, you use brushes like this. This is like a blending brush. This is the Sigma, what is this? E40 brush. If you use a brush that has like a, where the bristles are like not too dense, it means it just picks up like a few product. So not too much. And then when you use, you just tap it off and then just apply it all over the lid. Just darken it up a bit. So we're gonna add this shade here. This is like a soft brown color. It's called Dreamer. And then we're just gonna add this on the outer crease area just to deepen it up and at the same time contour the shape of the eye. So Nicole, you do your own makeup, right? When you appear on Pamahaw Especial every morning.
I do my own makeup.
So what can you tell our viewers when it comes to like makeup for TV?
Well, first of all, ang pinaka-importante sa tanan is you have to have good skin. Okay, it's always so much easier to put on makeup, especially kay mornings. Depende sa what's needed for the day. If I have to be extra early, then I'm already awake by 3. But sometimes, kung everything's already well prepared, I can give myself another hour. So, mga alas 4, kung mag-start na dayon to prepare, maligo, shower, and then I put on my makeup. Of course, I always use the moisturize. Dili gina dapat kalimtan mag-moisturize.
Is that every morning? Every evening?
Every day, and then I every after shower. So in the morning before I put on my makeup, mag-VCO ko, which is my moisturizer.
And that's the only moisturizer you
Yes, that's the only one. I use it not only on my face, all over my body put gihapon.
So I'm gonna apply a nude what's this? Eyeliner on the waterline just to, make the eyes more brighter, and it will help it pop. The whole eye look together, we'll just line the eyes, put a little bit of cat line on the eyes. Oh, this is Avon Super Extreme eyeliner. I like it because it has a felt tip. See, so it looks definitely like everything has fallen into place now. Yes. So that's just like good for every day, Closer pa, ma'am.
And if you have noticed, ang akong foundation nga kaganina nabalaka mo kung puti ra siya, nagmatch na sa ako.
Yes, no, right, definitely. It's totally matching now. So, okay na kayo siya. So, for bronzer, we'll be using her favorite bronzer. This is the, what do you call this?
VMB Hypoallergenic.
Yes, it's the VMB Hypoallergenics, and this is in the shade Canela. The face, not really contour because, as you can see, Nicole has really, really defined cheekbones already. Like, super defined.
Pero, when you're like me and you want your face to look just a little teeny bit smaller, especially on cam, then this is my lifesaver.
So if you think that that's too much, don't worry, because we're gonna blend it out with a bigger brush later. We're gonna blend it up. And if you have a big brush, you don't really need to have like a contour brush. If you have a big brush, you can just like, squeeze it like that, and then just like.
So,
See?
kung di pa ka gusto magpalit tag additional brush, pwede ra din mo i.
Yes, definitely. You don't need like everything, especially if you're just starting, and if like, you have no plans of being a makeup artist, you don't need like the whole shebang. Blush, this is one of my favorite blushes. This is the Milani Baked Blush, and this is in the shade Luminoso, and this is a dupe for the NARS blush in Orgasm.
I did not know that.
Yes. So it's good, Mansad. If you really don't want to spend too much on makeup, like there's a shade that you like, there is definitely
always a dupe
for that. So it's just a matter of finding it. Your face. So I like to use, this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. So I just like to put a little bit of highlighter on the top points of the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, just to intensify like those areas where the sun usually hits, to give you that sun kiss glow. Diva.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay, so this is So I don't have any problem choosing which.
Murag, no?
Yes, this is the BH Cosmetics 28 color lipstick palette. So I absolutely love this. It's
I love it
not
too.
it doesn't have a matte finish. It's just have a satin finish, which is good because it doesn't crack the lips. So I'm gonna use this shade. This is like a mauve shade.
Oh, I love mauve.
Yes,
That's a good shade.
very black mascara. I like it because if you can see the wand, it's like it's moving.
What?
Yeah, so it means that you could like just look straight. I'm just gonna apply a little bit.
Question.
Yeah.
Why do women always apply mascara with their mouths open?
I don't know. I tend to do that too. It's just like I don't know. It just probably stretches the eye, I think.
Ikaw ba?
Oh.
Kung mag-apply og mascara, abri ba niyo mga baba?
Sakto ra mo, dili mo buang. Sakto ra mo, dili mo buang. Okay.
There you go.
So, you know, just style the hair. Ready for our nighttime transition look. So,
Pero same tagya ko nga makeup again
yes,
na.
this is the same makeup. This is like the daytime look that we have. So if, like I said, so if you want to transition this look to a nighttime look, all you have to do is just change the eyeshadow color. You don't have to wipe it off totally. You just have to add on a few colors. And then if you want, you can just change the lipstick. So I'm going to be going in with my new Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette and deepen up the crease a little bit more to make this look more dramatic. So I'm going to be going in with this color. This is the shade Aphrodite. Put that in the outer corner, outer crease area. I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and then I'm just going to blend that out. To spice up things a little bit, for nighttime looks, I usually apply shimmery shades, like, you know, on the lid areas. I love shimmery shades. So we're going to be applying this shade right here. This is called, what's this one called? Luna. These shimmery shades, I like to use a flat brush because this picks up the product better. If you want, you can spray some Fix Plus on it, or if you can dip it on water just to intensify the color. But Makeup Geek eyeshadows are already very pigmented. So I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. I'm not going to swipe it because the best way to apply it will be just to pat it on the lid. Intensify the eyes a little bit more. I like to apply, you look up, I like to apply like an eyeshadow here just to make the eyes pop more. So I'm just going to apply the same color. I mean this shade right here. This is called Frappe. Then I'm just going to use a flat, dense brush. And then I'm just going to line under the waterline. I'm going to dip a little bit of this Aphrodite shade and just apply it on the outside corner. Just a little bit. So just to emphasize the eyes, I like to highlight the inner corners of the eyes. So I'm going to be using this shade. This is a really pretty shade. This is called Artemis. I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner. So look up na lang since we have coats na eyelash mascara on the front. Go.
Na-conscious na yun ko sa open mouth thing. I don't know what to do.
So I'm just gonna bronze up the face and at the same time contour. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Smells like chocolate. Yes. Process. Don't worry if it's too much. You can definitely go back later with a brush to blend it all out. So for nighttime events, I do like to go in and contour the nose because it does make a difference if you contour your nose. So I'm just gonna use a brush and then I'm just gonna follow the shape of the nose right here. One thing that I do like to emphasize when I go out at night, and then for nighttime looks, I add more highlighter. I just love highlighter so much.
But
you know, it's like
highlight makes everything look a little bit more sexy.
yes, definitely.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add a few more on the high points of the cheeks. Change the lip color. It's up to you if you want to remove it altogether, but I'd like to just layer it, and I'm just gonna go with this like deep, you know, this is like a berry shade, I think. Right? It's like a berry shade.
So pretty.
I know, it's like. I love the look. It's like, okay, so that is the finished nighttime look.